Your name and exploits have come to the attention of the Grand Matriarch of the Drahazer family, deep within the Draconian provinces. You are cordially invited to join her for a business proposal that may benefit both yourselves and your adventuring companions. This invite is for you alone. If you and she come to an agreement, then arrangements can be made for the entire party to be rewarded substantially upon the completion of the discussed task. Come alone. Your party is welcome to know where you have gone. If anything untoward happens, your party will be compensated for their loss. This letter will be taken as acceptance upon your arrival.
Good evening, and welcome to today's one-shot Monster Hunt adventure. You all have received a letter from Lady Drahazer of the one of the prominent Draconian families. You've all arrived at her home. You've been shown into the sitting room, and you've all found yourself seated around the table. The door opens at one end of the room, and in steps a rather elderly-looking Draconian woman. Her skin a very, very pale blue. Her body held up with a cane as she stumbles across the floor. As she gets a little closer, you notice that she's got one eye missing and most of a tail that looks like it's been eaten off at some point. She looks around the group. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. We have an issue. Quickly, announce yourselves to everyone else, and we shall proceed with the mission. And she looks over and points down at the kind of undead-looking one off to the left.
I am Artorian the Immortal.
She nods. Yes, I see that. And she looks around the room. Looks around. And there's a bird sitting next to him. She looks over at you.
Nice to meet you all. I'm Alligator.
Yes, indeed. She looks to the elf next to you.
Greetings, I'm Seguin, Rethran.
You are a stranger to these parts, Wood Elf.
I am. I just figured that, life is too short to not adventure a little bit, and your letter intrigued me.
She nods and yes, indeed, and looks to the next person. The paladin in armor.
I am Gunther von Becker. I come answering your call, and I come to serve the glory of Tempus. I get down on one knee, and I bow my head.
She nods, and you see her reach up and stroke a holy symbol hanging around her neck. Make a perception check.
Ooh. Oh, that's cocked, sorry.
No, it's all right. Just tell me. I'll trust you. Just tell me what it is.
That is a nat 20.
Okay. Yeah, you recognise it as the symbol of Kalimvor, the one of the goddesses of the grave. She kind of holds it and bows her head to you. You may rise.
Thank you. One of religion, I see.
One of my many skills. She looks round to the person on your opposite side. The other elf.
Me?
Are you an elf?
I am indeed. Yeah.
You are now.
I'm Televan. I come in peace and I bring peace to you all.
She nods her head. Very well. And you, the final elf, you look a little jumpy.
Yes. I am shocked. Yeah, I am shocked.
Yes. Very well. You will all be rewarded greatly. And she kind of reaches down to her belt, takes off a bag, and puts it down on the table in front of you. It sounds heavy. And she goes, "This bag contains 2,500 platinum pieces," and she pushes it a little bit to one side. "You will receive this as payment for your quest." And she walks over to a fireplace, reaches up and takes down a small box, places it on the table, opens it up, and takes out what looks like a little leather pouch. "And this, you will receive 2,500 gold pieces and this pouch." She closes the box up, puts the box back.
May I ask, what is in the pouch?
She looks back, she swings her eyes back towards you. "You have heard of the magical decks, yes?
Ah, yes, I have.
Upon completion of your task, should you complete your task, you will receive this magical deck, and each of you shall receive a bag of this platinum
Okay.
if you survive."
Is
I
the
fight
deck
not for
complete?
shiny trinkets. I fight for the glory that comes with conquest of battle.
I'll have his.
Someone's over exaggerating.
She looks around at you. "I see you come bearing no magical weapons. I was afraid this might be the case. You will find whatever equipment you might need in the keep. Unfortunately, the keep is also where you are traveling. The keep is where we are having trouble. One of our adult silver dragons has not been seen for several weeks now. People have been sent in search of said dragon. We now task you 6 with the task of returning with information regarding this dragon and vanquishing whichever monster or demon may be present." And she looks over you all, her one eye glowing kind of blue as she looks over you. "Is there anything else you require?"
What additional information do you have about the disappearance of your dragon? Did he have any enemies? Was there anybody you expected to attack him?
No. The keep is his home. It was given to him almost 100 years ago. I was not quite born at that point, but he has earned his place, and we gave him this keep. No one else is to have gone there. We would see him regularly. He would come out. He was a very peaceful, friendly dragon. We were quite welcome to have him as part of our local area.
Do you or anyone in your hold here, do they have any enemies that may have done this to get to you?
She turns around and glances up at the painting behind above the fireplace. And in this painting, you see a blue dragonborn, much younger, standing next to an elf, a half elf, approximately 30-40 years of age, standing over a cloaked figure on the floor, and there's a little plaque on the bottom that reads "The Victory." This is the only person I could think that would have done such a thing, but my party and I, many years ago, we vanquished him, and he is no longer a problem.
Who is he? Yeah. Who was he? Much.
We never knew his true name. We only knew him as the diplomat.
And when you say you vanquished him, how
Well,
did you vanquish him?
He was a powerful wizard. He had weaponry we had not experienced before. He had arrows that could kill instantly. He had arrows that created chromatic blasts. He had sleep arrows. He was equipped with far advanced weaponry. He was able to create clones of himself. It took us many years to find him, but find him we did, and dispose of him we did.
And you are confident that it was the correct man that you banished?
Yes, very much so. We are 100% confident that we have vanquished this final
But if
person.
When you
he could-
use
if
words
he could-
like
sorry, go for it.
when you use words like vanquished and banished, do you mean killed, or is there something else that you did?
His soul is no longer of this plane. It is trapped within a pocket dimension. His soul cannot be reached, only by those who sealed him there.
And you've recently checked to make sure that that is still
And-
the case.
That is something I check regularly, yes.
Okay.
Do you know that you got all of the clones?
Yes, all the clones were disposed of.
Have you sent anyone to investigate this prior to us?
Yes. There are several people who have gone previous before. Many of my own kind have gone. Various different classes and abilities have gone. We have had clerics pass, we have had paladins pass, we have wizards pass, but none have returned.
Did the man happen to have any followers of any sort?
But the diplomat,
Yeah.
he was a rather powerful man. He took over the Moonsea area of the Forgotten Realms. He was very powerful.
Do you have any further information on the castle, or is it totally unknown?
The keep, yes, it is very much a ruin. It is quite large, some 200, 300 feet wide. There is a lower basement area. It can be accessed through a spiral staircase through the main hall. There are also ways for the dragon to descend via and get in via the sewers. Unfortunately, a lot of the parties that have gone in have tried to go through the sewers and through the keep itself. But when sending people to investigate afterwards, the sewer entrance is all blocked. The only way in is through the keep.
Okay.
And was this the kind of keep that would have traps to keep out invaders? Something that we should keep an eye on?
There may be some traps, although I'm fairly certain that any traps that you would encounter on the way in have probably been disabled.
Nothing is certain in this world.
Nothing is certain. Do you accept this this task.
Aye. Tempest.
She reaches her hand out and touches your shoulder and bows her head. Gain yourself an extra 20 hit points and increase your hit point maximum by 20.
Who, all of us, or
As she goes around, and
Oh,
every single one of
perfect.
you increase your hit point maximum by 20 and total by 20. As she
Okay.
casts aid on all of you.
Can I just ask, hit points? I'm still trying to get a grasp on the terms. The hit point increase. What is that I'm actually increasing?
Okay, so the total number of hit points you can have goes up by 20.
So if it's 10d10, that would go up to 30d10.
It would go up. That's your hit dice. Your
Yep.
hit
So
point.
that would be nice if she could do that.
Yeah.
That would be even better.
Your hit points.
You had me
are-
nice.
Yeah, your hit points are what that equals. So your hit. Let me just pop open the message because you sent me what it was.
So if your hit points are at 95, then you'll go up to 115, basically.
Oh, HP hit points. Right. Sorry.
Yeah.
My party calls it health. So calling it hit
Well,
points.
it's the same thing.
Sorry.
It's the same
yeah,
thing.
completely
No,
get-
it's fine.
Pepsi
Yeah, so
Coke.
everyone goes up by 20. Maximum goes up by 20, and total goes up by 20. As she casts aid on every
Oh,
one of you.
shit.
So yeah.
There's even a section for temp hit points on the thingy sheet. I didn't see that.
It's not temporary.
Oh, it's like
Lasts for
permanent.
8 hours. It's a permanent spell that lasts for 8 hours.
It might feel temporary depending on how this evening goes.
We shall see. As she finishes her spell, she kind of leans more heavily on her cane as she looks around you. I thank you for your aid. I thank you. And she starts making her way out of the room. Two Dragonborn, they come in and they open the doors for you. Please follow us. We have some equipment you might like. And they hold the doors open. There's a long corridor outside the room. It's a different door to the one you came in through, and this one has got paintings along the wall as you go down.
Can I do an investigation on the paintings?
Yeah.
That is an 18 plus 1.
Yeah, as you're going down the corridor, you're looking at these paintings. Every single one of them appears to be of a hero. You see the half elf that you saw above the fireplace. You see the dragonborn that you see above the fireplace. You see a half orc who kind of looks similar to the immortal that you've got with you. You see a hooded figure. It's hard to tell exactly what they are, but they're built like an elf. You see a cave troll with plate armor held together with bits of rope. You see a fire ganassi kind of melding behind a building. Each one of these looks like they've been professionally painted to show the heroes that belonged to her party. And at the very end, you see a tiefling with trees and plants growing around her. And at the very, very bottom is a sign. It reads, Fayola, the Brave. And there's what looks like a chalked on question mark after it, as if someone has come along and scribbled on it. And the lady has just let it go and ignored it.
Okay.
It's not fresh. It's been there a while.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna follow the.
Okay, as they lead you down the corridor, they lead you to a door off to the right. They open it up, and inside are bows, swords, axes, glaives. I need you all to make a perception check.
Your perception.
Oh.
Fine.
Shit.
I got 13 plus 1.
Okay.
That's a nat 20.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's a nat 1.
Natural one, same here.
I got a nat 20. He got a nat 1. You
So
cannot make this up. You cannot
those-
make this up.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
Oh, the dice take us away all the time.
22.
Okay.
21.
Okay. So, you all look at all these weapons. The ones that that got a natural one, you go a little bit close and you cut yourself on the sharper implements. The rest of you notice that some of them have got runes scored in them, and some of them have got gems embedded in them in certain places.
Oh. My spidey sense is tingling.
Make an Arcana check.
20. Dirty 20.
You, with your experience of being an elf, being around magical items, you sense that there is some magical property to most of these weapons. They are enchanted weapons. They probably have low level magical abilities.
Can I ask Tempest which weapon is going to be best suited for me?
Yep, you take your moment, you pray to Tempest. Make an intelligence check. Just straight up
Oh,
intelligence.
Intelligence. Is this a save or a mod I'm adding?
No, just add your modifier.
That is a 14 in total.
Okay. You scan your way around and you feel within you that it's drawing you towards either a hammer or an axe. It's drawing you in that direction, towards a hammer or an axe.
Okay.
Amongst the weapons, is there like a short sword and a bow? Or a short bow, even better?
Make a perception check. No, make an investigation check. Sorry, as you're looking for something specific.
I mean, I'd much rather make a perception check if that is an option. Because that
All right,
comes with a +8, so
Make a perception check.
fantastic. That's 22.
Yeah. So you have a look around. Yeah, you can see there's short bows, there's swords. You can't tell which one's the best. You actually touched one and it cut your finger, so you know that it's sharp.
Okay, are we allowed to take this stuff?
The two dragonborn by the door, they nod and say, "Yes, please help yourselves to the equipment."
Okay.
So in that case, I grab both a warhammer and a great axe, and I put them both on my back.
Okay.
I look to the Dragonborn that are there and say, do you know what the abilities are for these weapons?
These weapons have been gathered from our mistress's travels. They've been gathered from monsters. They've been gathered from fallen allies. They've been gathered from fallen heroes who've gone on quests for Our Lady. We can't be sure what abilities they have. We just know they have some magical properties.
Okay. I take a short bow and a short sword.
Okay.
Can
And
I
some
go up to the
arrows.
glaives and see if I can work out what they have with what?
Make an Arcana check.
So that would be 19 plus Arcana, which is 23.
Yeah, there's some of them that are putting out really strong. They're possibly +2 weapons. There's no way to really tell what kind of enchantments have been put on them without an identify spell. But they're pretty powerful. They probably do +2, +3 damage.
I'd take the glaive with the strongest aura.
Okay, so you pick it up.
I'm gonna go grab a short bow. Because I think that's gonna be pretty useful.
Okay, you go over. You just pick a random one.
I'm gonna just close my eyes and just do ip dip do and just pick a random one.
Okay. Roll a d6.
Come on, metal dice, don't let me down. That's a 3.
Okay, you reach your hand out. You pick up a bow. There is a small crack in it, but it looks like it's cosmetic. It could
Can I
work
check
properly.
to see
It
if
could
it's cosmetic or not?
make an investigation check.
Oh, but that's -1. That's 7.
Yeah, it looks cosmetic from
Okay.
what you can tell. You weigh it fits nicely in your hand. It weighs nicely in your hand.
Okay. I'm gonna grab some arrows for it as well.
The arrows are non-magical. The Dragonborn points out as he waves his hand towards the pile, and it's about 3-4 foot high pile of arrows, just leaning against each other.
Can I ask how large this room is?
The room's 30 feet wide, about 30 feet deep, and about 30 feet high. It's a big square room, and the weapons cover maybe 2/3 of it.
Is there space for me to try out my new weapons, give them a few practice swings?
As you stand there, looking as if you're going to do that, well, wait one moment. We have a place where you can practice, where you can spend some time getting to know your weapons,
Very
get
good.
to learn them, and they look towards you. Shrock, is there anything you require from our room?
I would require
Open hand, or anything that would be able to fit, like just using your hand.
so a hand axe?
I mean, you're a monk, so like fists.
Simple. Monks can use simple weapons.
Okay.
Quarterstaffs.
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Oh god, you got in that one last time. Perception's +4.
+4.
Come on.
What
Don't
we
get
got
another
here?
nat 1. Oh,
18.
that's 22.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you look around and you see, sort of tucked away behind everything, there is a bundle of sticks, but they're really fancy. They're quite slim, and rather than a bundle of tree branches, it looks like a bundle of staffs. You go over there, you pick yourself up one, you weigh it in your hands. The weight seems right.
Is there only weapons in here? Is there no cloaks or rings or potions or anything else?
Unfortunately, these are what we could salvage from the tasks set forth by Our Lady. And
You,
he
you don't
looked.
have any healing potions at all?
Potions. We have a potions master. We can take you to the potions master. He might be able to help. And his compatriot looks over to you, Kaywin. Is there anything you require from this room?
Yeah, I mean the need for ideally a rapier and a longbow if you have one. But what I wanted to do is, are any of the runes Elvish?
Make a perception check.
Kind of figured you were going to say that. Hold on. 24.
Yeah, you go around. You find rapiers galore. You look closely at the runes. Make an investigation check.
26.
Yeah, you find rapiers. You find runes on them. Some of them are the rune for fire, some of them are rune for ice, some of them are runes for acid. You don't so much recognize the ones with the gems in, but all the runic ones that are written in Elvish are for things like fire, ice, acid. There's a poison one. There's a bow there that is rather fancy looking, kind of a purplish hue.
Ooh. I'm gonna check out the purplish hue bow.
You take a good look at the bow. There's no runes on it that you can tell, but it is very, very well made Elvish wood from a foreign part of the land that you've never seen before.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the Dragonborn and say, "Is it okay if I take this?"
I give you this.
He nods. If you would all like to follow us, we will take you somewhere where you can practice with your equipment. And,
yes.
They lead you out. They lead you into a small courtyard. There's a couple of practice dummies at the other end. You spend your time, half hour, an hour, practicing with your weapons, bows, firing your arrows, swords, sword skills, axe, and hammer. You practice with them. Glaive, you practice with that. Artorian, you get a +2 glaive.
Okay.
Gunter, you get +1 short bow. No, you get +1 hand axe, axe and hammer.
+1, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Srock, you get a +1 quarterstaff. Elagira, you get a +1 short bow.
Okay.
Teleran, you get a +1 short bow.
What about my sword?
Yeah, you get a +1 sword as well. Kegwin, you
Sorry,
get.
is that? Sorry. So I'll let you finish before I ask.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Kegwin, you get that bow if you can find it. Just type it into D&D Beyond.
Purple bow of wonderfulness.
Yeah, that one. The Morkan bow. Yeah, that one.
Morkan. Yeah. Okay.
And also your rapier is a rapier. Which rune did you pick up?
Sorry, guys.
I picked up the fire.
Okay, so
Oh,
that's
sorry. Yeah, the fire. Yeah.
Okay, that's a +1 sort of fire rapier.
Okay.
Ask your question.
So the +1. Sorry. So is that like I'm doing 1d12 +1, or?
It adds +1 to your damage.
Oh, it doesn't add to hit.
Whatever your damage, it's a magical weapon. It adds to your hit and it also adds to your damage.
Okay, to both.
Oh, so my +7 is now a +8, and my +3 is now a +4.
Yeah. When you use that weapon, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Okay, so
now.
you've all spent your time. You've all spent your time tuning into weapons. You will feel more comfortable using them. They, as you're practicing with them, they become lighter in your hands. They become easier to use. You can fire arrows faster with them. You can hit things a lot harder with them. And as you leave, all the dummies are either full of arrows or completely destroyed on the floor. The Dragonborn nod, and they hand each of you with a bow a quiver of 50 arrows. You may need these. You can keep whatever's left. As they guide you back down, out of the courtyard, and towards the main doors. As you approach the main doors, Lady Drahazer is there, leaning on her cane. She nods and says, "I see you've equipped yourselves accordingly. This carriage will take you to the keep," and the doors swing open. Outside is what looks like a covered cart, just a big wagon with a driver. It's not a proper carriage at all. This is for retrieving any bodies you may find. Please use it wisely.
We will
Are you
try.
all,
I'll climb in.
you all climbing in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming in.
I hope you do well as I bow and just get in.
She nods.
I follow the
And
paladin. And
She
kind of stay
nods, and
close to him.
the doors creak closed. The journey takes about 2.5 hours to get there. As the carriage begins to slow down, the driver pokes his head through the curtain in the front and says, "We're close. If you would like to see where you are heading, now would be a good time." And he kind of slows the carriage to a stop. You're all getting out?
I get out, have a look.
I get taxi.
Okay, you all climb out. You all, and he, as you all get out, he points up. You can see at the top of the hill, there is what remains of a whole turret, half of a wall, a big arched doorway. The door's gone. You can see the sky through it, and it just crumbles away to nothing. You can see that the end of one of the walls skating off into the distance. This thing measures a good 300 feet wide, and who knows how far back it could possibly go. But the driver says, we haven't seen our lord in many weeks now. Any help you can provide would be greatly appreciated. And he hands each of you 1 gold piece. This is my contribution to you helping us. And he gets back up onto the seat on the front of the carriage.
I hand him back his gold coin. This blessing is very much appreciated, but it is unnecessary, friend. Tempest provides all that I need, and I hand it back.
And he takes it and turns it over in his hand. Very well. Puts it in the pouch in his pocket. Anyone else? Are you all getting back in, or are you staying? On foot? Are you looking around?
Can I hang off the side of the carriage? Is that a possibility?
Make an athletics check.
That's a 19.
As well.
What kind of armor are you wearing?
I'm wearing. Let me double check.
I should get end well.
I'm wearing heavy armor. No,
Roll
I'm
with
not. I'm wearing chainmail.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a bit of an explore, have a look, see what there is.
Okay, make a perception check.
That will be 22.
Yeah, you look around, you see bones dotted around. You see bits of armor dotted around. The armor that you find is quite old. We're talking like hundreds of years old. Very rusty. As you pick it up, it crumbles in your hands. You don't see any other way towards the keep other than the road that you're currently traveling on.
As one of my feet, I at the location of any suspected being or undead, and any consecrated or desecrated place within 60 feet. Can I make a roll from that?
It's not a roll.
Oh, is it a roll?
It's an ability. Yes. It is a divine sense. you take a moment. You're getting ready to hang off the side. You take a moment. You look around. You can't sense anything within 60 feet.
Okay.
There is faint undead senses on the very edge of the 60 feet, but they're there and then they're gone. They're there and then they're gone.
I turn to the guys in and out of the carriage and I say, getting any slight senses of undead that may be in the area. Horizon.
Your volume connection, something funny is happening with it.
Yeah, I think
It is a bit weird.
you're
Sound like
there's
a robot.
You sound like you're talking from another plane, like with the undead.
yeah, you are speaking with the undead.
But
Is
I don't
it-
even know if you've got that.
No, it's
No.
still
No.
At some point, I'm going to ask you to say exterminate.
no.
Oh, or
You
Would
do
you
sound
like to
a
play a
Dalek,
game?
yeah.
Or would you like to play a game? Yes.
Say something else, Caleb. Let's see what happens. Say something else, Caleb.
Penis.
No.
yeah, no, we heard that. Hold on. Let me try something.
You sound like a Dalek.
Please
Why
say
did that happen
exterminate.
all of a sudden?
I think it's
Oh.
light.
Apologies, I've
yeah.
got issues with the lighting in my room.
Okay.
Yeah, we gathered.
You also perhaps are with the
Wave your
undead.
hands in the air.
Like you just don't care.
Crossing
back
our
in a minute.
fingers for the headphones, Caleb.
I'm dying.
Let's see what happens. Say
Okay.
something else, Caleb. You didn't come through.
D&D.
Hold on. I've done something. I did
Was
something.
that God just speaking?
God was just speaking about James.
Okay.
Kaylin, you're muted. Can you unmute yourself?
No, you are still muted.
No, he's not.
Still not.
Speaking.
Same thing.
It's
No.
a little. It's a little better.
I think it's identical, no? Do you not think maybe like logging out and logging in would help? Or is that going to cause issues?
It might cause some issues.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is that not any better at all? Then?
Please just say
you could try reconnecting.
So can we just hang up and join back?
Yeah, you just do that. Just refresh. Just refresh. Refresh the thingy.
Technical difficulties coming along here.
Technical difficulties are what we do on this channel. Okay, so
Yay. Oh,
How's that?
hopefully it should just
Better.
yeah better.
Who was
Yes.
that? Who's
a lot better.
you, Caleb? Who spoke?
That is me, Gunter.
Yes,
Excellent.
Gunter. Yes.
I have you back in this plane of existence.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thanks,
I'm
God.
sorry to bring you down from the heavens, Chris.
Bearing in mind we're the only people that can hear him.
Oh god.
Oh, no one
He
else
is
can
really
hear
happy.
Chris.
We do.
This is what makes it so much better, because it really does sound like I'm talking to God.
There is a non-corporeal voice that we can hear that no one else can. Yeah. So
I
Gunter,
call that Monday.
I say that's every day for me. So
yeah. To be fair, it's pretty much every day for me. So yeah, you have a look around. You can't. The senses at the very edge of your sense are kind of there's something undead there, but then it disappears. It's really faint.
okay, I tell the warning to these guys to let them know that there may be undead in the area, and then I hang off the side of the carriage.
Okay. Are you all getting back in?
I'm gonna see what he's doing and hang off the side with a short sword in one hand.
I'm going to go back into
Okay.
the carriage.
Make-
Can I ride on top of the carriage?
Make an athletics check. Make a strength check.
Was that athletics or strength?
But I can just do makes it easier.
Artoria, make a strength. Alagira, make an athletics.
So we're going for
23.
the stealth approach then.
23. Yeah, you climb up onto the top, and you manage to hold on without bursting through of the
I
top
got
of
an
this.
A.
Yeah, you climb up on the side, but you're holding on, but your foot is sat on the wheel.
Oh God.
So when the carriage starts moving, you have to catch yourself, and you end up running along the floor before you can pull yourself up the side again.
I can just fly. I'm gonna fly with it.
Teleran, were you looking up at the keep, or are you staying in the carriage?
I'm following the paladin because he seems like the only person who's godly. Yeah, so wherever he's going, I'm kind of.
Okay, yeah, no, he's now hanging from the side of the carriage. Him on one side, and Alagira on the other side.
So
It's
I
a
roll
very
my
mismatched.
eyes.
It's
Yeah, I'll
a
roll
very
my eyes.
mismatched group because Artorian is now on the top, kind of holding on to the ridges of the top of the wagon.
I mean, it all seems a bit excessive. So I'll just get into the carriage like the only normal person here.
I haven't left. I'm
As you
still there.
as you climb inside, Srock's there. Are you still inside,
Yes, I am still inside the carriage.
Dagwin?
Yeah.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah. So you all climb back on. The carriage moves off, goes back up. It takes another 15-20 minutes to get to the top. As it slows down outside the doors, the driver calls back. We're here. There's something strange going on. I don't hear anything. As he pulls the carriage slowly inside. I need you all to make a stealth check.
My stealth is high, so.
Where's mine, buddy?
19.
That's famous last words,
start.
by the way.
You're wearing heavy armor.
My stealth is high. Okay, 26.
Gunter, you're wearing heavy armor. I need you to roll it again and take the lowest number of the two.
So you got a dirty
15.
20, I got a nat 20.
Okay. Okay.
21.
You
Aaron?
obviously sprayed WD-40 on your plate mail before you decided to move.
He's got
Winter.
chain.
Are we all making stealth checks? Sorry, or was it just one?
Yes.
Of us?
No. Everyone.
Oh,
everyone.
Okay. 13.
How
Yeah,
stealthy
so-
can you be when you're in a bloody carriage? I'm just sorry,
That's
and
fine,
hanging on
that's
the
fine.
outside of it. I'm just
It's the
intrigued.
outside ones. It's the outside ones that are the ones that needed to be more stealthy. But yeah, no. You as the carriage rolls itself in slowly, you're all either inside and you're quiet, or you're hanging from the outside. You're still relatively quiet anyway. But yeah, there's no sound. You can't hear anything. You can't hear any birds. You can't hear any.
Is this
noise.
a variation on the Trojan horse approach?
Well,
You know,
everyone's
half
going in on the outside.
Half our force is on the outside and half is on the inside. Surprise!
It's a bunny. They're gonna make a bunny. You got to make a bunny. Large wooden bunny.
Yes.
Okay, so the carriage pulls to a stop. The driver gets down, and you hear nothing. There's no sounds at all. You can hear the faint creaks of Gunter's chain, the creaks of the canvas of the carriage underneath. Artorian.
There's no wind. There's no rustling. There's
Make a perception check.
Can I use divine sense as well?
27.
Again. Yes, you can use it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
27.
27.
Love this perception. Bonus,
Rolls.
by the way.
It was a good roll.
It was a good roll, but he's also got really high stats.
I've got like plus 11 on my perception. It's like, okay.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, there is wind, but you can't hear any rustling. As you're looking around, you can't see any trees, and what trees there are, there is no leaves on them. It's just branches.
But even then, you'd hear the creaking of the.
But you can't hear any creaking, but you can see it moving.
Right. So that was the bit that I was trying to work out. So I think there's something weird going on here, guys. Because look, that tree's moving and it ain't making a sound, and it's too old To
Can
not
we hear his voice as he says that?
Yeah, you can hear him.
Okay. So it's not like
Shall
a
we go and
silent spell.
investigate this?
I want to fly up and see if I can see anything from above.
I shall come
Okay.
with you.
You can't fly.
Yeah. Anyway.
You open your wings. You fly up. Make a perception check.
That is an 18.
Yeah. How high are you flying?
I'm gonna go 50 feet. The max
Okay.
I can go.
You fly up 50 feet. You can see that. You can see the courtyard that the carriage is currently in. The party are there. They're a lot smaller now. You can see that the courtyard itself probably goes back maybe 150 feet. Behind that is a long building traveling back 50, maybe 100 feet. There are holes dotted in the roof here and there. And in the corner, you can just make out a small glowing light just inside the building. From the angle you are currently at, you can see it, but no one else can.
Okay, I'm gonna fly back down and tell everyone that there is a glowing light in the building.
Okay, you fly back down, you land.
Guys, there's a glowing light in the building. I think we should be careful.
I'm going to change my psionic focus to precognition.
Okay.
Gives me advantage on initiative rolls.
Okay. You do that.
I'm happy to do it.
So, what you guys do now? You've just found out there's a light inside the building in a far corner.
Is that-
It's probably 200, 250 feet away from where you are now.
How heavy are you?
Want me to go have a bit of a squiz? You know, subtly like.
No.
Are you all going, or is just one or two of you going?
I'm
And
gonna
he-
go. I'm gonna go.
I
Okay.
shall go with.
I
Okay.
don't know if it's a good idea for us to split up, guys.
Come
Uh,
on, haven't you seen horror movies? Of course, it's a good idea for us to split up.
You're watching
What?
as
Movies,
you're watching as Allegira and Altorian are just walking off towards a building. Kaywin is following on, kind of walking down the side, a little bit more cloak and dagger style, as you're heading towards the back.
I am probably not investigation. Well, maybe, or would it be perception? I'm just having a really good look around as we're walking.
Make a
See-
perception check.
I'm going to follow, but I'm going to stay 20 feet behind everyone.
Okay. You follow along behind everyone.
I'm gonna
Dirty
like
20.
Yeah, you notice there are claw marks in the walls. There are some bones scattered here and there. They don't look human.
The bones or the claw marks?
The
You never
bones
know.
they don't look. The bones they don't look human, but the claw marks look to be quite large, as if something large and powerful did them.
Kind of dragon sized.
Yeah, dragony sized. There's a faint smell as you get closer to the building. It smells like decomposed flesh. You get the impression that where you are currently is probably what the dragon would normally use as a dining room.
Okay,
So it's
well that
where
explains the
individual is eating.
decomposed flesh. Okay. I will relay this to the others.
You pass the message on.
I think
Algira,
the interesting thing will be to look at the remains, because then we'll see how good or bad this dragon really is.
Allegira, Arturian, you make your way up and you get to the doors to the keep itself. They are hanging off their hinges. There is broken brick either side of it. There is a large skeleton leaning up against the wall at the opposite end. Make a nature check, both of you.
Nature. 10.
Nature, that would be 21.
Okay, yeah, Arturian, you recognize it, and you kind of give Alagira a nudge. It's definitely giant-sized. At one point or another, it's on the smaller size of giant, but it's definitely a giant skeleton. There are teeth marks and claw marks in it. And for something so powerful to have eaten something so big, it has to be quite large.
Is there anything else visible in the room?
You have a look around. There's not really anything. There's a kind of glowing light in the far corner. It's a good 50, 60 feet away. It's very edge of your vision. The room itself is dark apart from light spots where daylight is shining down from above.
I say we get rid of the skeleton just in case it comes or gets animated. Then we can be sure that it doesn't attack us.
What do you want to do to the skeleton?
Oh, I want to stealthily make my way to it and just try and take it apart.
Okay. Make a nature check.
Oh, God.
Again.
My nature's horrible. That's an 11.
Yeah, the bones are heavy. You managed to get the smaller ones, the hand bones separated out, the foot bones separated out. But any bones other than that, they're a lot harder to move. And it's also trying to figure out how to dismantle the skeleton.
I'm just
as
going to
well.
stop at their hands and feet, because if it doesn't have hands, it doesn't have feet, it can't move, it can't attack.
Okay, so you finish up dismantling the skeleton. What's everyone else doing?
What else is in the room?
I'm just having a look around, seeing what I can spy.
Are there any doors that lead somewhere?
Doors. Make a perception check.
Like that.
10. That's 14.
Yeah, you have a good look around. You can see what remains of doors leading off to side rooms, but it looks like they're broken into the room and leaning against something on the opposite side. Other than that, you can only see that dim light flickering in the back of the room at the very edge of 60 feet. Talaran, what are you doing?
So I'm going to jump into the shadows and then head towards the dim light.
Okay. Yeah, you step into the shadows and you kind of fade away, make your way towards the light. Kaywin.
Yeah. Gonna have a look around, see what I can see. I'm gonna check for secret passages.
Make a perception check.
27.
Yeah, you do find a trapdoor, but it's broken, as if something very heavy has stood on it.
Okay.
You have a good look around the outside. It certainly looks like it is not going to be any use to anyone at any time soon. Other than that, there's nothing behind any of the half tapestries on the wall. The bottom half of them is all ripped off. The only way that you can see out is that light flickering in the far corner.
Okay. Is the light flickering? This is going to sound like a silly question, but is the light flickering on a regular basis, or does it look like it's flickering because of wind?
It looks like it's just a candle or lantern light flickering.
Right.
It looks like it's just a burning flame.
Can I head towards the set of broken doors?
Yeah, you head towards the doors.
Yep.
What are you doing?
I'm going to do some. Can I do an investigation on the doors?
Yeah.
Sort of see what has broken them, what damage has been caused.
Yeah.
That's a 17.
Okay, yeah, you have a good look at the doors. They've been broken from the outside. From what you can tell, something very heavy was pushed through them. It doesn't look like it's been done by mechanical means like a ram or anything. It looks more like it's been done by some kind of creature.
Okay.
And you notice that the way that the doors have been busted open and the drag marks across the floor look like whatever came through the doors came to a rest.
Okay.
And it looks like there was some kind of fight in this room. Things breaking into the doors from the outside, and it looks like it ended where the skeleton is.
I'm going to relay as much of this information to the party as I can.
Okay.
Guys, it seems that some kind of a struggle has happened, and this is the resting place of said struggle. Something very large has burst through these doors.
Oh, we must be on our feet then. Be very careful.
So you've got the light kind of flickering in the background. The main doors and the hole around them. The broken doors off to the sides. Is there anything you guys want to do in this room?
Are there any footprints anywhere that could lead somewhere?
You have a look. There is a faint layer of muck and dust on the floor. Make a perception check.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah, you see those footprints, and you see that there are several sets of footprints that lead away from that corner, but there's a lot more that lead towards it. The ones that lead it away from it are leaving like bloody footprints, and then they get to a point and then they stop.
And where is that point?
What's going on with the light? Can I see the light now?
Yeah, you can all see the light.
What is it?
You've all got dark vision, right?
No, I
No.
don't.
No.
You do. You do.
I do.
Okay. So everyone that's got dark vision can see quite clearly the light flickering at the very edge of their vision. The ones that don't, you can just see a faint glow in the corner, a small speck of light in the corner. The light, it seems to not be coming from the current floor you're on. It seems to be coming from like up from below.
So
like,
how is it?
maybe
Is it
first.
shining through the floor or?
Make a perception check.
$17.
No, it doesn't appear to be coming. It looks like it's more coming through, coming up what looks like a stairway, as opposed to the floor itself. It looks like it's coming through like a doorway arch shape in the corner.
Okay. So I kind of signal to everyone. The light's coming from down here, guys.
Are you heading towards it?
Yeah.
So
I'll go with them.
you,
But
okay.
really stealthily, like.
Yeah. Same. Very careful.
Okay, so you all make your way down the stairs. Who's going in front?
The paladin, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, so you make your way down to the bottom of the stairs. It spirals around 6, 7 times. After the first spiral, the light that you see is a sconce on the wall with a torch in it, and you pass it, and it provides enough light for another one spiral round before it goes completely dark.
Can I grab the torch out of the sconce?
Yep, you pick it up and you carry it down. You've now got light vision up to. It provides light for 30 feet, but it's quite a tight spiral as you're going down. You kind of guide everyone down as you go in. At the very bottom, you come to a closed door.
Go ahead.
At the bottom of the
Fellas?
stairs, there's a closed door.
Fellas, we seem to have come to a locked door.
Well, I'm gonna see if it's locked by trying to open it.
It's just a link.
I was going to say, I can always check it out if you want.
Yeah, check if it's locked before assuming it's locked. So I'm gonna try
Okay.
and open it. If it's locked, I'm gonna try and pick it.
Okay, so you go down. You go up to the door.
Mhm.
Make a investigation check.
What was my investigation?
Not a -1.
That's a 16.
Yeah, you put your hand on the door. The handle turns, and you feel it give slightly and start to slide open. It's not a swing door; it's a slidey door.
I'm gonna turn.
Kind of slides into the wall.
I'm gonna turn to the party and say, "See, it's not locked," and just go slide it open and walk in.
I'm
I'd
going
say
to stand. I'm
better
going to
than at all.
stand as far away from him as possible, just in case there's a trap or anything.
Okay,
Go on your own, mate.
are you going in first then?
Yeah.
Okay, you step through the door. The light cast from the torch behind you reflects off a silvery shape in front of you.
I'm gonna fly up with my hands above me so I don't hit the ceiling. And if I do, like, my hands touch the ceiling.
Okay. You step through the door. You fly up. You make it 30 feet up,
Okay.
40 feet up before your hands touch the ceiling.
Okay.
This lasts for about 10-15 feet into the room before it becomes a lot taller.
I'm happy where I am. I'm gonna be like, guys, come on in.
I'm just going to cast a light spell on a silver coin,
Okay.
like a cantrip, just so we've got a bit more light, and I'll
Okay.
carry that around in my hand.
Can I do an investigation to see if there are any torches or sconces on the walls for me to light?
As you step through the door, yeah, make a perception check.
That's a 10.
Yeah, you can see the light reflecting off this silver thing in front of you. It's quite hard to make it out. There's a lot of shadow. You can see smaller shadows around it, but the room is large, and the light kind of seems to shrink down at the very edge of your vision. You could barely make out what's
I'm going to activate my danger sense skill, which gives me +10 on initiative, can't be surprised, and attacks can't gain advantage on me, and that lasts for concentration for 8 hours.
You
Except on a
And then I move
Tuesday.
in.
okay, and you step into the room. You don't get the sense there's any kind of danger around at the moment. In fact, it's eerily quiet down here. You couldn't see any sconces, any lights, but the light reflecting off the silver thing is shooting off in various directions.
What is the silver thing?
Make a perception check.
$24.
Yeah, you have a look. Look a little closer. And this is what you can currently see. Can we have the battle map, please?
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Is the metal
I
thing a
can't-
dragon?
I can't see any battle map.
I'm so glad I flew up.
You don't want to see the battle map, seriously.
Okay, so
You really...
what I will tell you is That the battle map
Okay.
has a bunch of Lego people in the corner. That's all you, because I don't have minis for everyone.
Okay.
And in front of them, about 30, 40 feet in front of them, is a big silver dragon.
Is the dragon
There are.
or is there a statue?
I should point out that all allies within 10 feet of me gain my charisma modifier as their saving throws.
Oh, brilliant. What is that
Yeah.
modifier? Just for future
My
reference.
saving modifier on my charisma is +6.
That is handy.
So yeah, so you can all see this big silvery dragon shape. It doesn't appear to be moving.
Okay.
It
What are
appears
these
to be
other
standing.
shapes? They look like people on the floor. Are they stone statues or actual people?
I don't think we can. See them.
As you look around, you look a little closer.
There's still no sense of danger, right? Is what
No.
you're saying. Okay.
Still no sense of danger. Not at the moment.
I decided to go investigate to see if they are statues by poking them.
Oh god.
Okay, you walk over there. As you come over, there are some that are statues. There is a couple of skeletons there that, when you touch them, it's cold to the touch. It's cold to the touch, which is strange considering that skeletons are usually not cold.
Can I go closer to the dragon?
Yeah, you walk up to the dragon.
And can I touch that?
I'm so glad. Yeah.
Dragons are naturally cold, but when you touch it, it feels solid. It feels like there's no moving parts to it.
Okay. Does it feel like stone or?
It feels like it should be stone. Yeah.
Okay. It's like petrified.
Yeah.
Who is playing Xbox?
Any other entrances to this room or exits?
You have a look around. It looks like there's some cells down here. They've got a couple of skeletons in, but they all seem to be stiff and frozen in their space.
Now,
Nothing else down here is alive.
I could do something really stupid, or not do something really stupid.
I like the latter, Seth. Just saying.
Yes. And if you're going to do the former, wait for me to move away from the dragon.
Shoot the skeleton.
Talaran, make a perception check.
Oh God.
Just Talaran.
You really want to think this?
24.
No.
Yeah, you can see the light that's reflecting off the scales. That there are a set of doors over his right shoulder. So you'll be looking at these right here.
Okay.
Okay, so before we go anywhere, the skeletons that are by the dragon, do they look as if they were? Does it look like it's a battle that was ensuing and everybody's just frozen in time, or are they all minding their own business? And they're all...
From what you can gather, look, that's exactly what it looks like. Some of them look like they've been hit by a powerful breath weapon.
Yeah.
So there's like sparks of electricity having damaged them, burn marks going through them. And some of them look like they're frozen as if they've been hit with an ice beam. But generally, there is not any kind of notice that they're alive. They're currently alive, but they were definitely attacking the dragon.
Oh. So everybody was attacking the dragon from the looks of it.
Yeah.
Well, for the moment, that's what you can see.
And the dragon looks like it's attacking them back?
It looks like that's what happened, yeah.
Okay.
Can I ask what pose the dragon is in? Does it look like it's asleep? Is its mouth open?
No, it looks like it was attacking the skeletons that are surrounding it, but it has been frozen in place.
Is there any identifying marks on the skeletons or figures that are attacking it? Like any armor or any religious symbols?
They have armor, but it looks like what little armor they've got is like they might have a leg brace, an arm brace, half a piece of chest plate. The armor is non-identifiable. It just looks like it's a mismatched armor that they've either found or it's what they died in originally. There's no markings on any of the shields. The shields that do have fabric on, the fabric's ripped off. Quite a lot of them have suffered a lot of damage from the dragon, and yet they're just frozen in time.
And so they're all skeletons. They're not humans or elves or anything like that.
You can't-
They're like
you-
undead.
It looks like skeletons. You can't tell exactly what kind of skeletons they were.
Okay.
You can just tell that they're skeletons.
I'm gonna fly down and just like stick with the party, probably walk up ahead, see what there is.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay by the door that's behind the dragon, and I'm just gonna sort of keep an ear out to see if I can hear anything beyond the door.
Okay.
I'm going to head to the door with
So
him.
you're going to this door here, yeah?
I can't see.
No, I know you can't see. So you're going to the same door as Talaran.
Yep.
You're both going there.
But obviously, he's going first in front. I'll be behind him.
You get to the door,
I'll go
and
with
off
them.
to the left of the door, you notice there is kind of like prison bars separating this room from the one behind it, and off to your right is a destroyed statue.
How big is the destroyed statue?
What the rubble that's left? I mean, you could pass over it, but it would give you disadvantage on movement due to uneven terrain.
Okay.
I'm going to climb onto the back of the dragon.
Okay.
That is an extremely mature thing to do.
So you climb up onto the dragon.
No, it's when he lost his hat and goes, "Yeehaw!" That's when it's an
So
extremely
you climb onto the back of the
mature
dragon. You can also see these bars that are coming through. You can see the light just about shining into the room opposite, and it looks like there's more statuesque bodies on the opposite side of these bars.
Am I able to see any way through these bars, like a way that I can pass through them?
You walk up.
Any
to
missing bars or?
there's no missing bars. But as you walk up to them, they're about 1.5 feet wide. I mean, you struggle. The bars itself are about 1.5 feet wide with a gap about a foot. So I mean, you'd struggle to squeeze yourself through it.
Okay.
What was our mission? Was it just find out what happened to the silver dragon? Because I feel like we've kind of accomplished that goal.
Well, we
could return back at this stage and say,
well, no, we don't know that it. All right, it's petrified, but that's about it. We don't know why. We don't know what's petrified.
No.
Maybe it's all.
And I would argue that basically there's something dodgy going on, because if it could take out a silver dragon, then I'm not sure a +2 weapon's going to help.
Which is exactly my point. Like, it might not be the wisest thing to carry on past
It may not
this
be
point.
wise, but is it funny? Yeah.
Why is it so last year?
You
I feel
approach
like something funky is afoot.
You approach the door. You can see through the bars. I need you all to make a perception check.
This is my favorite roll, by the way, perception. So if we could keep on doing this. 16.
19.
25.
I'm also open to wisdom insight checks as well, if you'd like to do those.
So 14 and 6 for us.
So he's got 14, I got 6.
Yeah, that's fine. Is everyone rolled?
Yeah.
I got an
Okay.
Uno.
Those of you that got really high, the atmosphere in the room has changed.
Gasp.
It's strange. There's something that's changed in the room. You can't quite put your finger on it.
Well, the fact that our undead person has just become a dragon rider is probably one of the bits.
Any idea as to what caused the change in the room? Might it have been somebody climbing onto the back of the dragon?
Make an intelligence check.
Not my favorite check, but okay.
In real life or in the game?
How do you do an intelligence check? You just click on
It's just add your intelligence modifier.
Okay, there is no modifier. Oh, it's like 1.
You rolled a 1.
It
Or is
is
that-
indeed just
Okay.
a 1 by itself.
It could be. You
And that
can't
one.
really tell.
Okay.
It's impossible to tell what could have caused this, but there's definitely something. I mean, you don't feel 100% in yourself. It's weird. Something's changed, and you can't quite put your finger
Okay.
on it.
I tap the paladin on the shoulder and I say, something's different now.
Can I use divine sense after I've been told something's now different?
Nothing happens.
No.
You
Well,
try and
it's
tap. You try. You sit there and you try and tap, but nothing happens.
Well, it's not undead, it's not celestials, and it's definitely not demons. So
Do we have any more information when we say something feels different? Does it feel more dangerous? Does it
Can
feel...
I roll to check to like see if I not feel anything?
What kind of check do you want to make?
Like he's saying something feels different. I want to see if I can sense if anything's different. Like feel
Ok-
anything.
Okay. That was your perception roll.
No, so that was a 14. So
So yeah, there's something weird, and you don't feel quite right. Something feels different about yourself. The atmosphere's changed.
there may be something in this room. There's definitely something in this room. No matter what might. That's definitely affecting
What?
us.
Other than the petrified silver dragon and the myriad of skeletons that aren't moving either.
Shush.
Just
My character
saying.
intelligence is -1.
The petrified silver dragon. How's the stonework on it? Does it seem worn, fresh, strong, weak?
It looks like it's been. It doesn't look like it's been there long. Maybe a couple of weeks.
I,
What they were saying.
because we can sense that something's changed, I'm just going to look for a shadow to hide in, which is quite next to somewhere nearby the paladin.
I also go
Because
to
whenever
and
gonna
sense
hide.
it, see if they're warmer to the touch or not.
Okay.
and I'll wait there for like 60 seconds or so.
Nothing appears to have changed. No, there's no movement. You don't see any movement.
I am gonna ready my weapon. I'm getting my
Okay.
great axe out. I got it in my hands.
I'm putting my-
Gunter, Teleran, Arturian, make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Remember, you will get to add my charisma if you're close enough.
The only person close enough is Teleran.
16 plus 6, which would be 22.
I got 17.
21.
You feel something in the back of your mind, as if there was some kind of voice call
no.
out, but it's gone. You block it out and it's gone. But it doesn't appear to be coming from the room you're in.
There is something here with us.
With my telepathic ability, can I see if I can communicate telepathically with the silver dragon, even though it's petrified?
Make an intelligence check.
20. Dirty 20.
I mean, you can sense that there is something in there, but it's not able to communicate. You feel that it heard you, but it didn't. It couldn't communicate back.
I'm make an investigation. Since nothing seems to have changed inside, I decided to use a teleport and teleport outside to see if anything's changed out there.
Pretty sure it's not how teleport. Only 30 feet, my friend. 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay.
I say save that for later.
Okay.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Are
Especially
you
considering we
are you
came
going to
downstairs.
try it or save it?
Save it.
I'm gonna save it.
Okay.
Maybe that's
Can I
bad.
just check the voice that we almost heard in our head? Do we get a sense as to whether it was like threatening or whether it
Yeah,
was
you get the impression that it was trying to
take over?
take not necessarily take over, but it was angry.
And you said we could sense it came from the room through the
room
doors.
through the doors. Yeah.
Okay. So and the paladin can sense that as well?
Paladin.
Yeah, Gunter. Yeah, I think it was said that I sense this as well. So
yeah, you sense that there was a voice, and you sense that it came from beyond the doors.
I think I'm going to turn to the party and I'm going to tell them that I definitely sensed a voice from beyond. There is definitely something here with us.
And it doesn't feel friendly.
It doesn't feel safe. It feels like a very threatening presence.
Can I jump off and go to the skeletons and start using my psychic hammer ability to smash all the skeletons to dust?
Why didn't we
Yeah,
do that?
you break every single one of them.
Perfect.
It takes you about 5 minutes, but they all eventually turn to dust.
DM.
Yes.
What are the odds of me knowing? Because I mean, a petrification ray is kind of a big deal. So, what are the odds of me having known something? If I did so, would it be like a history roll or?
Yeah, make a history check.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Oh, yes, thank you. 22.
Yeah, I mean, you get the impression that yes, you've not experienced it yourself, but you've heard stories and you've seen in books that what a petrification ray does, and this certainly seems like this dragon has been petrified.
But no, I wish I had a shield. Okay.
Is there anyone
What can shoot a petrification ray? Like,
I doubt that would be possible without killing the
Can I make an Arcana check to see what would reverse petrification?
Yeah. You sit down for a minute.
30-20 again.
What? I was going to say get that one.
You feel like the memory's there, but it's just out your reach.
I say we keep adventuring. This may be an area to come back to, though.
Yeah,
I agree. I think we should push on.
yeah.
So you
I'm going to draw my weapon as well.
Yeah.
gonna go for the doors?
Yeah. Weapons.
I'll go through first.
Okay. So the doors, they swing open really quite easily. And as you step through, that feeling is still there. That feeling that there's something not quite right. I need you all to roll initiative.
There it is.
Okay, as we roll initiative,
Yes.
I am going to use one of my abilities, which is
it get yourself out of anything once?
Victory
Set a
Before
sail
Battle.
free card.
So it's going to cost me 7 of my power points, but up to 5 creatures that I can choose within 60 feet radius of me get plus 10 on their initiative roll. So I choose our party.
Ah, my guy.
I was just going to ask if I get a +6 from the paladin, but
So 24 and.
That's only on saving rolls. That's not on
okay.
that's not on initiatives, mate.
Where's my paper?
So you've got 24.
Okay, so I got 7 plus 10, which is 17, right?
Okay. Artorian?
28.
Allegira?
24.
It says guests are waiting to join. View the lobby.
There's no one waiting to join.
I mean, it might be a petrified dragon. We should check.
Gunter, what did you roll?
24.
Srock,
You got. Yeah, I got 15.
15. Karen,
So, did you say I get plus 10?
yeah.
Yeah.
Crap. 33.
What?
Okay.
I
Adjust
rolled a 19, I got plus 4, and with your 10, it's like, wow.
Okay, so the room is completely dark at the opposite end of the room. You can't see anything. And you're all
Okay,
coming through these doors right here.
if you do it correctly.
Let me adjust it so you can see. Okay, so what you can see
to see, it's going to be painful.
what you can see in front of you is more petrified people. Everything is covered in a layer of dust. There is a faint breeze. There are also bodies floating around the room, here and there.
Floating around the room.
Yeah, like on the floor.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a really, really strong smell of sewage coming from the far end of the room.
Wings to blow the dust away.
Excuse me, I had a late breakfast.
So, okay. So, you've all stepped into the room.
Mm-hmm.
You can see sort of about here ish these petrified bodies and skeletons and a fine layer of dust over everything and the strange smell. Coman, what would you like to do?
I presume I'm not feeling particularly good, right? I'm feeling a little bit wary, to say the least.
You are feeling extremely wary.
So my super bow of purpleness.
Yep, is ready in your hands.
At the ready. Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to have a very, very, very good hard look at what the hell I'm seeing.
Make a perception check.
Come on, don't fail me now. 27. I'm loving my dice tonight.
Okay, so yeah, you see in front of you there is bodies and statues. There's weapons strewn everywhere. Bows, swords, axes, hammers. It looks like a lot of people have come down here trying to do whatever, and they've just been obliterated.
Okay. All right. Their obliteration. It's not by ice damage, right?
Doesn't appear to be by ice damage, no.
Right. So it wasn't the remnants of the silver dragon just twatting them. Right. Okay. We may have a problem. I'm going to relay this to the team and say, guys, something nasty and something terrible is down here because there is a lot of damage in this room.
At the moment, you're currently clumped in the middle of the group of people. This is you right here.
What gave it away? The dead dragon or the corpse is just standing there?
It's basically, it's all of the weapons and the fact that everything seems to have attacked whatever this was. And all we're seeing is the remnants.
Let's see.
What weapons are there?
Swords, axes. You name it as a weapon, you can see it laying on the floor.
Lightsaber.
No.
Try my luck.
What was the weapon? Was it the glaive? Yeah. Sorry, from Kroll. I want a glaive.
Naginatar, how do you say it? I love
Okay,
that.
so yeah, you're in the clump of people. You want to stay there?
I say.
Who? Me?
Yeah. I mean, it looks like
no.
it looks like you could probably find some cover behind one of these statuesque people.
I'm going to try to find some cover because, quite frankly, us all stood together is a perfect spot for a fireball or something.
I mean, just here you could probably hide behind this one, right?
Will it give me a better vantage point to the rest of the room?
Yeah, you can see further into the room.
Right, then I'll do that then.
Okay, so you've moved behind this one. Yeah, you can see a lot more into the room now. You can see movement at the very edge of your vision at the far corner of the room. But it's literally, it's a shadow moving within a shadow at the very edge of your vision.
Okay, I'm going super, super stealthy then.
You hiding?
Yeah, big. Yeah.
Make a stealth check.
Oh. Stealth. 28. Oh, Jesus, that's awesome.
Yeah. Nobody else can see you. You've kind of melded to the back of this.
Hell, I don't think I could even see myself with that kind of roll. That's awesome. All right. I am stealthing and looking.
Yeah, you're keeping an eye out on the room. Okay. Artorian.
I'm going to hold my action until something makes itself known.
Okay. You're not going to move. You're going to stay there.
Yep.
You're currently sort of hiding in the doorway. Algira, what's your dexterity modifier?
Dex mod +5.
Gunter, what's your dex mod?
My dex modifier +3.
Okay, Algira, what do you want to do?
I want to fly up.
Okay.
And just keep an eye on trying to see what I can, keep an eye on things.
Okay, so you fly up. You just staying where you are.
Yeah.
Okay, so you fly up. How? You flying up to the ceiling again?
I'm gonna go about 30 feet, so I still have some space.
Yeah, you're about 10 feet away from the ceiling.
That's fine. Yeah.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Gunter.
So, can you describe the layout of the room to me because I can't see the map?
Okay, so you have come through the door. The layout of the room, as far as you can see, with the light from the torch, you watched as Kaywin walked off into the shadow and vanished. You can see just in front of you there is a petrified spider on the floor. You can make out bodies just at the edge of your light vision that are just standing there petrified. The faint smell in the air. The room it extends into the darkness, and after that you can't see anything.
I am going to cautiously move 30 feet forward.
Okay. In any direction?
I'm going to just walk in a straight line.
Okay. Okay, and you've still got the torch, yeah?
Yeah, just I've got my great axe in sort of one hand lent on my shoulder, and I've got my torch in the other hand.
Okay, that's fine. You walk past a couple of statues. There's one off behind you. You can see in front of you murky, dirty water.
Okay. Can I do a nature check on the water?
Not from this distance.
No.
You're still a good 20 feet away. You can see it. You can see it there, but you're still 20 feet away.
Can I spy any sort of sconces or braziers or anything that is able to be lit?
No, it looks like the room goes off into the distance either side of you.
Okay, in that case, I'm just going to do a quick prayer to Temptus, sort of asking him to bring me glory in any future battle that should be coming up, and I'm going to pass my turn.
Yeah, okay. Caleb, I'm sending you a picture. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it.
Facebook, yeah?
Yeah, I'll just send it to you. Well, I'll just send it to the whole chat. Everyone else can see it, but just so this gives you more of an impression of what you can see. Yeah. Okay, so you say your prayer.
Yep.
Okay, send it.
Okay.
Okay. That funny feeling that you'd all felt before kind of fades away. Okay, I need you, Gunter, to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw, yeah?
Yep.
Come on, don't be an asshole. 13.
13. Okay.
How much ouchie am I taking?
Take 29 points of necrotic damage.
29, yeah?
Yeah.
Owie.
You see this beam of light come from the darkness and kind of catch you in the middle of your chest. And
Sorry, how much? 27?
29.
9, yep.
There's a lot of damage.
Okay, I say, ow, that hurt.
Good to know. Okay. I need you, Artorian, to make a dexterity saving throw.
Uh, 16.
Oh, we've all moved. There you go. God smacking.
Oh, pardon me.
Let's see how much damage she's taking.
Did you get that, Stuart?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just totaling up your damage.
Oh god. When it takes that long, you know.
Yeah, it's a lot of dice, all right?
Is it going to be a beholder?
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I'm thinking as well. At first, I thought it may have been a mind flayer, but
Okay, take 46. What did you say you rolled?
I got a 16.
Okay. Yeah, take 23 points of necrotic damage.
Oh god.
It feels 46, my god.
Wait, you might be next.
Okay. I need Teleran. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Do I know the direction from which this damage came at me from?
Yeah, it came from the far corner. Came from over there.
Do I get
Okay.
+6 to this saving throw?
You
You're
are
not feet, I don't think.
currently not within range.
Okay. Okay. 21.
Okay. Yeah,
21.
you feel this beam comes from the corner. It kind of hits you in the chest. You feel stiff for a moment, and you kind of shake it off. And that's it. Teleran, it's your turn. You saw this beam come from the far corner of the room.
Correct. So the direction that the beam came from, I'd like to, I'm holding a coin that's got a light spell on it.
Yep.
I'd like to lob the coin into the direction of where the light
Okay,
spell came from.
Make a dexterity check.
Do I get +6 to it?
Nope.
Okay. Oh, 8.
Oh god.
Yeah, you throw it and you watch as it disappears into the water. The light goes out.
Okay, and then as like a
I'll call that your bonus action. You've still got an action and movement.
perfect. So as an action, take out another coin. And as that was a bonus action, do you think as an action I could light up another coin and throw it in one go?
No. You can take out the coin and light it, but that would be your action. Casting the spell to light.
Okay. You know what? I think what I'll do instead. How much damage did people take?
Quite a bit.
I think I might cast Healing Word on the 2 people who took damage.
Okay, you can only get Artorian.
Oh.
He's the closest.
But I mean, it goes a whole 60 foot.
Yeah. You could probably I'll let you cast it on 1. So you've got to pick. But Artorian's the closest.
And I say I'm good.
Gunter is a lot further away.
Okay. I'll hold it then. Go away.
Okay.
I'll use it when I can heal more than one person. So if I'm not going to do that, then what I will do is I'll cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay. Fair enough.
And move away from the pack a bit to the side.
Okay. So we'll go. You want to go this way?
Yeah, but I still want to stay within like 60 foot of the Paladin.
Okay, so we'll go. You get to about here. You could go further, but it will lead you more towards that thing. As you step further, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
Again. Do I get +6? Like?
Nope.
Fuck, man. 11.
As you're moving, you feel like everything is going in slow motion.
Okay.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Srock.
Your turn.
Okay.
There's nothing to fight, so don't worry yet.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is
I'd say move.
Yeah.
Don't go the way people went if you want to live.
I'm gonna move and like attack.
There's nothing to attack, really, mate.
Okay. So you're gonna move forward.
Mm.
What's your movement speed?
50.
50.
Yeah, 50 feet.
Okay. Which direction you moving?
I'm gonna go straight.
That way.
Yeah, keep that. I'm scared, my friend. If you're going straight.
You can get to about there.
Good.
Okay.
And I'll say hold your action.
Yeah, I think I'll hold it back.
Okay. You hold your action.
Holding action's a good thing, but then if that happens.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, your wisdom saving throw.
It is 0.
Go on, that's it. That's not bad. That is a 16.
16. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. You close your eyes for a moment. You feel something niggling in the back of your mind. You brush it off. Okay. Cohen.
Okay, I can see everybody's taken a bit of damage and stuff, and it's all in the same corner I saw floating around.
Yeah, it's the sort of same corner you saw movement. You'd see vague specks of beam of light as they come out of the corner, but nothing shows up in the corner. It just comes out the corner.
Okay. So I want to get closer, but I want to avoid the beams. So
there's cover to your right,
uh-huh.
or there's cover directly in front of you.
Well, if I do the cover directly in front of me, is that going to get me? That's going to get me closer, right?
Yeah. It's about 15, 20 feet in front.
There's not enough for me to see that I can aim something at it, is there?
No, there's not enough light.
Even with the dark vision?
Even with the dark vision. This is a very edge of your vision.
Okay. So then if I move closer, then in theory, I'll be able to see.
Yeah.
All right. Then I'm going to go for cover.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
Right, you are, boss. Oh, yes. Sorry. Natural 20. Plus.
Yeah. So you.
Yeah.
It's almost like you phase between covers. You make it from cover to cover.
Right.
You can see more into the corner now, and there is definitely a wiggling, moving shape in the corner.
Well, it's doing us damage. The only drawback is if I shoot, then I lose the cover, but I've got to do something.
Yeah.
Well, actually, how close are the rest of people?
Gunter's to your right, about 10 feet.
Okay.
Tellerand's behind you, about 15 feet. And Srock is to your left and in front of you, 25, 30 feet.
It's about now I wish that I'd actually taught you guys sign language, because that would really come in handy. All right. Have I got throw voice? I probably don't, do I? Baka, 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 baka. Well, if I'm in cover, can I use can I use uncanny dodge if I shoot and then it fires back at me?
No. Uncanny dodge is a reaction, so I guess you could react to an attack.
If it attacks me after I fired at it.
After you fired at it. Okay. So you're going to shoot in the direction?
I'm going to have to.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, thank God for that. 24. Oh.
You get a plus 6 to saving throws.
All right. Okay. So in that case, 24.
Okay. Yeah. It hits.
Woohoo!
24 does, so that's good.
Okay, so then that will be D8 plus 6. 12.
Okay.
What are you hitting?
The thing that's floating down there that has just shot rays at you.
Okay. If we don't know what it is, it's just a.
It's
He's
got
just like
squiggly bits, and
shooting with a
I'm
They're shooting beams of energy at you guys, so don't question it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
when I see you
And then-
guys getting hurt, then I'm taking it. It's not a good thing. So
You get a second attack. Are you taking it?
too bloody right I am.
Okay. Roll.
The pain is
Okay.
really temporary.
Oh yes. That'll be 27.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, yay! 7. Ooh. That's 13.
Okay. Does that end your turn?
It does.
Okay. Gunter, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That is a 20.
Yeah, you something hits you in the middle of the chest and you kind of shake it off.
Okay.
Allegira. Oh wait, no, Artorian.
Okay, so I am going to put 5 points of power points as my bonus action into my rapid step ability, which will increase my walking speed by 50 feet.
Okay.
And my action will be to use my blur of motion ability, which means I'm invisible while moving during the current turn.
Okay.
And I shall move as close as I can to that corner, ending my movement within cover.
Okay, so it will probably get you to about here. You can now see into the corner. And you can see my friend right there. That ends your turn, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, what was just put down?
A beholder.
Big, fat
Okay,
beholder.
good. Okay. I'm scared for the right reasons. Cool.
Yeah. I've not had a good pass with beholders.
Okay, so yeah, so that ends your turn, and you can see it now quite clearly in front of you.
Surprise!
Any chance you can hold it up to the camera so we can see the miniature?
Yeah, it's not painted.
Yeah, because that'll make it better.
Let me see the wiggly eye boy.
I only got it like a week ago.
That's cute.
Okay. So, you have all. Oh yeah, that ends your turn, yeah. Bonus action.
Yeah. My turn's over.
Okay. But you are the only person that can see this. You can relay it back to the others as a free action if you want.
Yeah, and I don't have to shout because I can use my telepathic ability to tell them.
Oh, nice.
I'd say that's a bonus action, and you've used that.
Okay, so I'm not going to call out because that would give away my position.
Okay, leave us in the dark.
Leave us to die.
You said you were invisible while moving.
Yes, and I wanted to finish my movement in cover.
Okay. We'll go over here then. So you are. There's a pipe there, and you're hiding behind a pipe.
Okay.
Okay. So at the moment, you're the only one that can see the creature in the corner. Alagira.
I'm gonna switch my short swords out for my bow and fly 50 feet towards yeah, that way, yeah. Staying in the air.
So yeah, you're still about 20 feet, 30 feet up
Yeah.
in the air.
Do I see this beholder?
What's your vision?
My vision is, I think it's just normal.
30 feet, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, you can see movement in the dark. You can't quite tell what it is.
I'm gonna shoot at it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot at it twice due to my me being able to attack. Have two actions.
Yep. No. Fire away.
First one does a 27 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Dealing 10 damage. And the second attack, that's a 12. That probably doesn't hit.
No, 12 misses.
Okay.
So you fire on your second. You fire on your first one. You hit it, and the second one, you aim for it, and it kind of goes between the stalks.
Okay.
And pings off the ground behind it.
Okay.
Gunter.
Hello there.
Hello there. You can't see this creature in the distance. You've witnessed Alagira fly. You just see him at the edge of your torchlight fly above you.
How far away from this corner where this being is am I?
About 50 feet.
Okay, so I'm not going to be able to get to it this turn. So I am going to move 30 feet. Well, I'm going to move as close to it as I can within my 30 feet remaining in cover.
You want to find cover, yeah?
Sorry, one sec. I just need to double check how a spell works. I'm new to spell casting. I've only really played barbarians. I have command, and I'm wondering if I have to be able to see said thing to cast it.
Yes.
I do have to be able to see it.
Yes, it's a visual thing.
Okay. And with, sorry, I don't want to keep asking loads of questions because it breaks the game. But
No, that's fine.
I think it's fine to ask.
I have a spell called Spiritual Weapon, and to my knowledge, I can cast that and move it.
Yeah, you cast it as a bonus action.
Yep.
You can move it as a bonus action, but you can't cast it and move it on the same turn. So you can cast it up to 20 feet away, and then on your next turn you can move it.
So if I move 30 feet, I could move those swords another 20 feet, and it'd be in that corner.
Let's see.
You can actually cast it 60 feet away, and then you can only move it. Yeah, you can only move
then
it
you can only
20.
move it 20 feet. Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, I'm going to move 30 feet towards that corner.
Okay. Yep.
And then I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. I'm going to cast that as a 3rd level.
Okay. Mark that off on your spell sheet.
Yep. 1 second. Just got to mark that down. And I've done
whereabouts are you putting it?
I am going to send it directly into the corner.
Okay. You can see.
My Spiritual Weapon is it's going to be basically 2 hand axes that are connected.
What in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's just continuously spinning.
Okay. So it appears in front of it, and it's glowing. It's giving off a glow, and you can now see this creature. This creature's got a closed eye. So it is spinning in front of it. Is that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay. That works. Okay. With that, its eye opens up, and your weapon disappears. And it looks out towards you, Allegira, and so it's now looking kind of this way. You are not currently in its line of sight for its main eye, Gunter. So it is going to. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Gunter, yeah?
Yeah, Gunter.
Yeah, okay. That is a 17.
Okay, yeah. You feel a tightness in your chest for a moment, kind of shake it off. And now I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom, yeah, baby. That is a dirty 20.
Yep. After the tightness in your chest, you shake your head, and there's a strange tightness in your head as well. And I need you to make finally another dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity.
Yeah.
This is intense, man.
He's the only one without range of the eye.
19. How many ouchies am I taking?
28.
28. Okay.
28 ouches. You feel a force hit you in the middle of the chest.
28, yeah?
28, yeah.
Yep.
It hits you in the middle of the chest as you kind of drop to one knee and force yourself back up onto your feet again. Okay, so who's next? Oh, it's now going to move as well.
Oh god.
Shockingly, it can't move very far.
Please do not see me.
Teleran.
So I'm going to cast Death Ward on myself.
Okay. All your spells are no longer working.
What?
It's looking in your direction. You are within 150 feet of it. It can see you.
Yep.
And it has an anti-magic cone. So your sanctuary is faded. You stand there and try and cast a spell on yourself, and it fails.
Okay.
Mark off
So-
one slot for using that.
Pants. Just out of interest, if I had cast Death Ward on myself before,
It would still have faded away.
it would have faded away. And do I get a sense for whether that would be the same as like if I try and cast healing magic on myself?
Yeah, you get the sense that
Any magic I cast.
the sanctuary you cast on yourself has faded. And you kind of, when you cast it on yourself, you felt powerful and like you could do pretty much anything. And when it faded, that feeling kind of went away. And as you tried to cast Death Ward on yourself, the feeling that it would normally give you when you cast it, nothing happened.
Okay, so it would follow that if I tried to cast any healing,
Yeah,
the
if
same
you tried
sort
to
of thing
cast
would
any
happen.
magic whatsoever, or those extra hit points that you were given, you currently don't have them.
Oh my god, that's really intense. Okay, I will turn around and run.
Okay, you're gonna run, yeah?
Yeah, like as far as I can from it, and see if that makes any difference to the sensation that I'm feeling.
Whoops.
Oh, did I fall
Fell,
off the table?
fell off the map. Yeah, no. You still feel it.
Okay.
You can still feel it.
So then I guess as a bonus action, I'll just draw my bow.
Yeah, you can ready your weapon. As you hold it, it feels slightly heavier in your hands. All that practice you put in, it just feels like a normal bow.
Okay. Turn done.
Rob, is that your turn, yeah?
Yeah.
He went to the toilet.
Convenient.
So like, would it be really cheating if I just Googled a beholder on D&D?
Well,
If you looked up on D&D Beyond, I mean you
Yeah.
can, but unless you've got the Dungeon Master's Guide, it won't give you any information on it. It just
I
Oh.
think that metagaming always pulls away from the feel of the game.
Okay.
yeah.
I won't do it then. It's my first ever beholder, guys. I just feel like
running it. It's
it
quite
took
fun.
away.
The
all
good
of my-
news is the next one won't be your first, and you'll know exactly what to do. And run away seems like a bloody good idea. at the moment.
My one question is, why hasn't this beholder tried talking? I thought that was like their whole thing. They don't like combat and they try to talk things out.
Is that what
they're
beholders
outside.
do?
Actually, like cowards. If you look into their history, they're
Right.
genuinely cowards. They don't like fighting.
It tried talking.
it did
And
try and communicate with
it
some of
did.
you.
Yeah.
It did
But,
try,
like,
and
you pushed it out.
you kind of pushed it out. It was using it has ability to talk telepathically, and you kind of pushed
Okay.
it out of your mind. So it's done talking now.
Okay, fair enough. Death it is. So
I mean,
you have chosen.
I just don't know what I can do if I can't cast spells to heal
So you
people.
woke up choosing death, did you?
Did they give us healing potions in the end when we left?
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
I take death.
Forfeit your goods or pay with your life.
You didn't. They kind of ushered you out, and you didn't grab any.
Oh, damn it.
But
just-
if you know anything about healing potions, it's a magical potion.
He's back. Hello.
So that wouldn't work either.
So that wouldn't work either.
Well, I just want to say, like, the mission was to find out what happened to the silver dragon.
I mean, we know. It's beholder.
Can I head towards the stairs? Whilst-
On your next turn, of course you
I
can.
don't know what happened if you
I am
got
so calling you Sir Robin from now on.
I just
Bravely
feel
ran
like,
away.
I feel,
Get off, you chicken
I
down.
feel like I can't cast healing spells. I don't know what the point of me is.
Brave Sir Robin.
Or do you want to stay away from it?
I'm going to risk it. I punch it.
You're gonna run up to it, yeah?
He's gonna run up to it and punch it.
It's such a bad idea.
Not really.
50 feet plus punching.
Never know.
Okay.
Do you like a fly
Okay.
kick?
No worse than a poke in the eye.
You get up to it, and
Sorry.
you look up as it's now hovering above you, 20 feet in the air.
Now then. I am strike.
It better be good.
You have to. Okay, I need you to make an athletics check.
Athletic.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Which is. Okay, that's a 13.
Okay. And make your attack roll with disadvantage.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so
No!
Oh,
No!
What did he get? A 1.
He got a nat 20. And then he got
Wow.
they got a nat 20, then he got an 11, so that's 19.
19 hits,
Oh, okay.
even with
Oh.
disadvantage.
Very nice.
actually,
Uh,
surely that's the
So
answer.
after this, he's going to be using flurry of punches.
What's that?
Basically, he can attack, and with flurry of blows, it's called. After you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point
Okay,
to make 2 more attacks.
Okay, yeah, you are currently under his vision. He's looking out above your head. So yeah, otherwise, if you were in front of him a little bit further, I would say you couldn't because that's classed as a magical attack.
Okay.
So yes, you can use your key point and do a flurry of blows.
Okay, so 10. So does damage at disadvantage?
No, damage doesn't. Damage is flat
Okay.
damage. It's just
So
attack.
that for his first attack, that's 10 damage. Flurry of blows with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's another 2 rolls.
Yeah. So that's a 21 and an 8. Actually, that's a 15. Shit.
15 misses.
Okay. And
Damn.
you get one more. You get one more attack. That's good. Yeah, you've missed this one. You've
Okay.
missed this one.
Yeah. You
It's a
because you have
skeleton
because you're having to jump up to attack it. When you hit it the first time, you kind of lose your footing as you come back down, and you can't get quite the angle to hit it again the second and third time.
I see. Okay.
Okay.
Could have gone worse.
So,
You're legit right in front of it and it's jumping up. to punch
okay,
you.
Kaywin, it's your turn.
Okay.
You are no longer in cover.
Hit in the eye.
The bow in your hand feels slightly heavier than it did previously,
Right.
as it feels like it's a regular bow.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to shoot it
Okay.
twice.
You lose your +2 modifier.
I lose my +2.
Yeah. it's
Okay.
Straight with your whatever your dex is.
All right. Okay. Okay, well, the first one is 27,
27 hits.
and the second one is 21.
Both hit.
Cool. And 11, 8.
Okay. And after you do that,
Yep.
I need you to make a dexterity, Constitution saving throw.
Cons. Okay.
How close is everyone to me at this point?
To you?
Is he within 10 feet?
No.
No.
Yes.
Sorry. 21.
Yeah. You. For a moment, you're looking at it and you feel a pain inside the middle of your chest. You kind of shake it off, and your fingers are tingling slightly.
Oh, Jesus. That doesn't seem fun. Okay.
Artorian.
Okay. With my 30 feet of movement, can I get to the side or behind of the beholder?
You could probably. You'd have to climb over the pipe, and I'd say that just to climb over it is probably half your movement at least, and it's 10 feet wide. So you could probably get to just below it.
That's fine. That'll do.
Okay, so you climb over the top. You get to just it's about 20 feet above you, so you have to jump up to hit it.
Okay. So my bonus action will be to activate to change my sonic focus to do that first. Actually, can I if I change my psionic focus to my celerity, that gives me 10 foot extra of movement. Can I then move my extra 10 feet to behind the beholder?
You're more behind it now. It's
Yeah.
still.
And then my action will be to use my grasp ability.
Okay.
So they need to. I roll my spell attack, and
I
it
have a.
needs to roll an athletics or acrobatics versus that.
Is there a minimum size requirement?
No, it's one creature. They either make the save. If they fail, they are grappled.
Okay, it's a large creature. You're aware of that, right?
Yes, it's basically as a magical ability to magically grapple the creature.
Okay. What's the size?
So I rolled a 17 plus my spell attack, which is 8. So it needs to roll a 25 on either a athletics or acrobatics to evade the grapple.
What's acrobatics? It's floating. Just so you know. What's the acrobatics is dex, right?
Dex and
Yes.
athletics is strength.
So it's either a strength or dex.
Yeah, no, it failed.
Excellent. So I have one grappled beholder.
Okay.
And that's my actions for the turn.
Okay. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Everyone's taking blows from the chest.
They are.
And me.
14.
That I'm taking damage.
I'm actually surprised.
Oh god, how much ouchie is he taking? He's counting me up. Oh god. The silence is killing me.
Do you think if you're behind it, you can cast healing
46
spells?
points of necrotic damage.
How many was that, sorry?
46.
46.
Yeah.
Ow.
Shocked.
Yeah, so that's 46 points of necrotic damage. Okay. So, Allegira.
I'm gonna put my bow away and pull out my short sword and fly at this beholder.
Okay.
Yeah.
You fly at it. Are you flying in front of it or behind it? Or above it? You can do above it.
I'm gonna go above, down. I'm gonna go straight down on this.
Okay, so you're above it and you're attacking from above.
Yeah.
Make
My
your attack.
short sword. Huh?
Make your attack.
And as I am, I have 2 weapons. I can attack once with one sword and attack again with my second sword.
Yep.
So first sword does 12, which does not hit.
No. Yeah. No. 12 doesn't hit.
Second one does 14, which doesn't hit.
Yep. No.
Then I'm going to use my action number 2 to do it again.
What are you doing? 2-weapon fighting.
Yep.
2-weapon fighting is a bonus action. So it's
Oh.
action, bonus action. You can attack 3 times.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So you get one more.
Yeah, literally, my other one got a 25.
Yeah, 25 hits.
Okay. Which deals 11 damage.
Okay. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
11. Oh god.
That sounded like a lot of dice.
It did, yeah.
It's less than last time though. I need you to take 60 points of necrotic damage.
Ow! That would have to smart.
That's painful.
Quack,
Okay.
quack. Oops.
Gunter,
Hello there.
you are off to the beholder's right-hand side. You are outside of his eye.
Am I within 30 feet?
You can be if you move forward a step.
I am going to move directly towards the beholder. So I get to attack twice.
How are you attacking?
I'm going to be using my first attack. I'm going to be using my great axe.
Okay.
I'm going to be casting. I'm going to be
I need
casting
you to-
blind. Sorry, go on.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Rope fighting, isn't it?
Okay, that is a 16.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's just outside your reach.
So
Can't
I
quite
can
reach it.
I can see this beholder though, correct?
Yeah, you are standing within it.
I'm
You are now
cast-
within its eyesight.
I'm going to
You are now
cast
with-
command.
You hold your hand out to cast. You grip your holy symbol.
And
No.
I say,
Nothing happens. Mark it off on your spell sheet.
how so?
It's nothing magical works on it.
No, nothing magical works within its eyesight, which is 150 feet.
150 feet in front of it directly.
Directly in front of its eye.
Okay, so that's one attack. I get another one.
Spell casting. Yeah, you're a paladin. Yeah,
I
okay.
get another attack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw my warhammer at him.
Okay.
Straight up fucking lob that shit.
Make a attack roll with disadvantage.
Okay. So I'm adding my warhammer. Yeah, I'm adding that.
Okay, so you're throwing a magic. Just make a attack roll with a regular straight dexterity proficiency bonus added to it.
Dexterity. Okay. That is a 17.
And roll it again and take the lower number. You want to do it with disadvantage.
Okay, my lower number is 17.
Okay, that's fine. So you throw your hammer up.
Yeah, I'm gonna lob it straight and try get it
One
into
of its
his fucking eye.
one of its tendrils just comes down and just and skids it off.
Okay, so that's
Skids
higher
off
than
to the side.
17.
What? It didn't hit
No, he missed.
It might be.
on a 17.
Did not look in the background.
Missed on a 17. Okay. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Missed on a 17. Okay.
How can you miss on a 17?
It might
That
be
makes no
18.
sense.
Just missed on a
Miss
17.
hitting me on a 17 and I'm unarmored.
Oh,
Okay.
but you're a goodie.
Artorian, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, are you going to fly?
Nat 20.
You want to do what you did last time? So just attack 3 times.
Okay.
You attack 6 times.
Yeah, you kind of brush off the attack as it comes down towards you.
Unarmed strike. Plus get plus 1d6 plus 4. So that's.
Okay. Allegira, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's 23.
Lots of dice again.
Oh god. We need him right now.
I need you to take 21 points of necrotic damage.
Ouch. I know. From 110.
How much have you got left?
I'm on
How much
29 from 110.
How much has he got left? You shouldn't have told me that.
Okay.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Hmm?
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
The 21.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, your eyes close for a moment and you feel a little sleepy, but you shake your head and shake it off.
I migrate to the other side.
Celeron, you are currently on your way out the door. You are in the other room,
Bad.
heading
For
towards.
me?
Yes.
Okay.
You
I
are
didn't really
running
want. So what I want to do is I want to stay in this room, but I want to hug the wall so I can try and get around the behind this thingamajig.
Okay, so you want to go back into the previous room?
Not what would be hugging.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Back into the room where the fight is. Yeah.
Okay. That's all your movement. If
Oh,
you wanna
really?
if you wanna hug the wall to try and get behind it,
Yeah.
I'll let you do that. And you can use your action as a dash, so you can double your movement speed. But that will be you can't
I
do anything
mean,
else with that.
okay. So I'm back in the room. I'm hugging the wall. Rather than use a dash, what I'm going to do is scream out to my goddess and say, "Kill this fucker!"
Ooh.
That's my divine intervention. Yeah.
Okay.
But I
Roll
need
roll
to roll.
percentile.
Cross your fingers, everyone. We need 10 or less. $59 didn't work.
No. You hold your holy symbol and you're standing there praying, looking around. Nothing appears to happen. Your hand starts hurting for the amount of pressure you're putting into it.
You are desperate for your god to apply.
Okay.
Okay. Alagira, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
18.
You shake your head as pain runs through the back of your mind. Arturian, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity. That is 16.
Okay. I need you to take 28 points of necrotic damage.
Wow.
At least it's not 60.
Don't give him ideas.
I had to take 60.
Alagira, I
That
need you
is
to make.
because you failed.
Alagira, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Damn it, 12.
Okay. Your eyes close. You relax. How high up are you?
I mean, I flew down to attack this thing.
Yeah.
So
And it is 20 feet off the floor. So how are you, like 25 feet up?
I'd say like 20, because I would try to go like straight down onto this thing and go past it.
Like an equal dive.
Hold on, I've got to do a search because I have this written down.
God, I'm gonna fall out the air.
Okay. I need you to take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall asleep and you fall past the beholder and hit the ground. As you hit the ground, you wake up.
Okay. I was gonna say if that didn't wake me up, I don't know what would.
Yeah, attacked by the monster, that would definitely wake you up.
Mm.
You are now laying prone on the floor beneath it.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know what I did. Okay, Srock, it's your turn.
Your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to run up to it and punch it again.
Okay, you jump up,
Yeah.
make a strike on it. Make your
Advantage
attack
or
roll.
disadvantage or not?
Yeah, with disadvantage.
Okay, disadvantage.
Yeah. Oh, for Pete's sake.
Okay, that's that or. So that's 15. Then throw a puncher.
15 miss.
Punch it, why not? It's gotta be better, surely.
Mm.
Surely.
So attack again.
Do this. Alright.
Bear in mind you have disadvantage.
Oh, for Pete's
I mean,
sake.
you got 19. So...
Yes, but disadvantage is like 28.
19.
Yeah.
19 hits.
Okay, that's 1. So that would be 6 damage.
Oh, God.
You can attack again because 12 punches.
You doing flurry of blows again?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was for the second blow of blows. So.
Okay.
And then the third blow of blows does not hit.
Okay.
You want to do it again?
It's your turn.
Yeah. You want any turn there? You want any turn there?
Yeah, I understand, yeah. I don't want to do anything worse.
Okay.
Did you want to-
Background to Kaywin. It's your turn.
All right, so I'm obviously in its eyesight.
Yep.
So if I use my bonus action of cunning action to dash, would that get me out of its line of sight? So then I can actually attack it.
Your movement speed.
Normally 35 feet.
If you want to fly, I have 50 if I fly, 25 if I walk.
You're still lucky they fly.
Yeah.
You get to the very edge. You're not quite sure whether or not you're inside this line of sight or not.
Okay, but can I attack then?
Yeah, you can attack.
Cool.
But you only get
I'm attacking.
you get your 2 attacks.
Yeah.
You don't get anything.
Yep. So
Okay.
first one is hold on. 25.
25 hits.
And the second one is 21.
Okay. So I need
Yep.
you to roll regular damage
Regular damage.
and only add your proficiency bonus. Don't add the magical damage.
Yep. So that's the +4 then.
Yep.
Yep. So that's 10 on the first one. And 8 on the second one.
Okay. After you fire your arrow,
Yep.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Always the death.
23.
Okay.
Having that +8 on the dex really helps.
It helps until you get in that 1.
I need you to take 23 points of necrotic damage.
God, I didn't fail it. 23 points.
23 points.
Ouch.
Okay. Oh, Torian, it's your turn.
Okay, now I have the beholder grasped, I can use my move with grasp ability.
Okay.
So I'm going to pump 4 power points into this, which will allow me to move the grappled creature by 20 feet. So I'm going to plant it face first into the ground.
Okay. There a save on it?
No, because it's while it's grappled.
Okay. Well, does it take full damage?
No, it doesn't take any full damage or anything. It's just I move it that many feet.
All right. So now it's on the ground.
Yeah, with its eye pointing down, so we should all have access to our magical abilities again.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Sir are a legend.
As you pull it down,
Odell rules!
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
That is 15.
Your elation from having brought this beast to the ground quickly fades as you feel very sleepy. You fall to your knees, you fall prone behind it, and you are now asleep. Your spell effect has faded.
I guess I don't get to take my bonus action then.
Oh. Okay. Allegira, you are prone. It is laying next to you on the floor.
I want to
Backhand slash!
get up and attack it.
Okay, you stand up. That's half your movement.
Yep. Attack it with my short sword. Then, actually,
Don't your talons do more damage than your short sword?
no. Actually, my talons only do 1d4 plus 2. My short swords do 1d6 plus 5.
So, what are you going to take it with the swords?
Yeah,
Okay, so you take it with the swords
twice because
twice because you can.
yeah. First one does not hit. Second one hits with a 27.
Yeah, that hits.
Dealing 9 points of damage.
Yeah. Okay. 9. Yeah.
Yeah, and can I action surge or not?
Do you want?
Action surge and hit it again. Oh. Never mind. That's a nat 1.
When you get action surge, it gives you all of your attacks again. So it's not just one attack.
Attack it
It's
again.
all of them again.
With extra attack.
Oh, you just get 1 again.
That's a crit because it's a 19.
Ooh, that's.
How do you get a crit on a 19?
Because I'm a fighter, I can't remember which level, but at a level, a 19 or a 20 is a crit.
Okay. Roll for crit.
I mean, I'm taking on board what he knows.
Crit hit. And that's 2 6s, that's 17 damage.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
And since I have all my actions back, I have my second action again, so let's attack it again.
Because you got crit.
I already counted the crit.
No. Why do you get your actions back?
You said I said action surge.
Yes, but you only get at most 3 actions.
Yeah. I only attack. attacked once, then
You
action
attacked. You attacked twice,
Yeah.
and then you attacked the third time,
Okay.
and then
yeah,
you
so-
want, and then you said you want to do action search. So it's another 3 attacks. Attack, bonus action.
Okay, so I've attacked twice due to
So you got one more.
Yeah. Okay. Do. Which an 18.
18 just hits.
Oh. Okay. Dealing 11 damage. So
36.
Okay.
that's some good damage.
Not bad at all.
That's
Your turn.
hitting me in the chest, dealing a lot of damage, my friend. You
Go ahead,
deserve
your
it.
turn, yeah.
Yeah, I am my turn there.
Okay.
After that abomination you had, you got angry.
Okay, it's
Turn into
his
the
turn.
I can rage. That's the thing. I haven't raged yet, so I might do that next time.
Okay, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Allegira.
17.
Okay. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
14. Oh god.
It's a lot of die.
Yeah.
What's your hit points?
I'm at 21.
21. Okay. Cool. No, you're not. Okay.
Crap.
You all witness as Allegira stops in his tracks
Yeah.
and just collapses to the floor. No movement whatsoever.
Like dead or sleeping?
You can't tell from where you are. You're too far away.
Oh, God.
Okay. Srock, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's a 10.
Okay.
Taking damage.
Finally, which is not good.
It's not so much damage. You are now paralyzed. You can't move. You can't move. You can't make any attacks. All you can do is make saves.
Oh god.
Oh dear.
That means you can't punch it.
And that ends his turn. And Teleran, we're over to you.
So
It's face down in the floor. All your magical abilities are now restored. You can now feel that power rush back through you.
okay, so with this new facing down on the floor and my powers coming back, do I generate any sort of insight or understanding around how this creature works? I'm happy to do an insight roll.
Yeah, you make an insight check.
23.
Um,
What have I noticed 6 rounds into it, observing it whilst
It
hugging the
is-
wall?
it likes to live in places like this. It doesn't generally like to be disturbed. It's made its home here. You don't know what its motives are for making its home here, because you've not been able to communicate with it, and it's not communicated with you.
Do I understand anything about its fighting style, like, and why the magic disappears, or when the magic will disappear, its correlation to its
You
eyes
know,
or anything?
you have noticed that when it's looking at you with its big eye,
Mm.
that you feel like you have no magic. But when the eye is either closed or not looking at you, you feel there is magic there, and the magic flowing through you. So there is some correlation between the eye, the main eye, the big one, and magical ability.
And how frequently does the eye seem to close? Is there
It
any
doesn't.
correlation to that?
It doesn't
goes-
blink. It's a choice on the side of the creature itself.
Okay, and all of these saving throws that we're rolling, any correlation between that, the other stalks on its head, or between the big eye and these saving throws?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Is there any correlation between all of the saving throws we're rolling and the big eye and the stalks on its head?
It seems like all the stalk attacks from around its head are being focused away from where the eye is.
So all of the stalk attacks are focused in a different direction from where the main big eye is.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, maybe that's good to know. I scream out all of that information to the room at large, just in case anyone can deduce anything useful from it, from my observations. And then, how far am I from the wounded?
Quite far. You're at least maybe 60, 70 feet away.
Okay, so maybe if I use my movement to get closer to the wounded people.
You can get to about there.
Can you use your movement to get into the room?
He's already in the room.
I'm back in the room.
You get to about there. You're currently behind a statue.
Okay, and then maybe if I use a bonus action to do who do you call it? Misty Step.
Word.
Yeah.
Oh, Misty Step. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I can move forward to 30 feet more, and I can try and get more people. So if I kind of teleport 30 feet closer to try and get as many people in with a healing word, or a mass healing word might be a better idea, right?
Okay. Yep. Okay. Most of the damage that's been dealt to people is around the creature itself.
Okay. So let me just check.
Seth, whatever spell you uses has no effect on you.
So if I cast Mass Cure Wounds, which will goes up to 60 feet away from me, and it will affect a 30-foot cube.
Okay. Yeah. Everyone, the 4 people around him are within it.
Okay, so
Roll your dice.
I'm casting it at like, what level is this? At 5th level.
Okay.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Why don't you feed them?
So there's 22 plus another 5, 6, 7, 27, 28, 29 hit points for everybody.
Everybody apart from Allegira gets 29 hit points restored.
Woohoo!
That is around the beholder. That is Gunter, Artorian, and Strock.
Does that wake me up?
No.
I didn't think I'd be that lucky.
No, because there's no direct action to wake you up. No. Okay. Does that end your turn? Hello.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand what you're saying. So you're saying like the little eyes point in different directions to the big eyes, to the big eye. Singular.
No, it just seems like they always attack away from that direction.
Okay.
I need you to make.
Who, me?
Yep, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god! But it's prone on the floor, looking down. What on earth am I making dex save throws for? Oh shit. 6.
Oh god.
Did I get my 20 hit points back, the temporary ones, yeah? Or not?
You currently have them back, yeah.
Okay.
But the infantry got taken away.
Yeah.
Should I get like a +6 for being near the paladin?
No, because you're nowhere near the paladin.
But I feel like I could do with some extra bonuses.
Take 45 points of necrotic damage.
So hang on, I just want to negotiate something here. So I take 45 points of necrotic damage, but one of my thingamajig skills is when I cast a healing spell, I also get some healing back. So could this kind of happen at the same time?
No,
Do you know what I'm?
because it's an after effect. You've cast your spell, and then it happens afterwards.
Okay, how many points did I lose?
40.
It's a lot of points.
5. 45. Okay, Srock. Does that end your turn?
What do you want to do?
That ends my
Okay,
turn.
You've used your movement, you've used your bonus action, and you've used your action.
Punch, and you won't have the
Okay, Srock. It's on the floor.
Punch again.
punch again.
Okay,
Like you only
make your
go
attacks.
punch a lot.
Okay, so you don't have disadvantage this time. So punch. Punch number 1 deals 27.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Yeah, 27 hits.
Okay, dealing 9 damage. Slug of blows. Not bad.
Yeah.
You want to slug of blows again?
What's your key points? How many key points have you got left?
He has. If he does it this time, he has 7 left.
Okay.
So 2 more attacks. That's a nat 20.
Ooh.
Okay.
Dealing 14 points of damage. And a 23. Dealing 9 damage. And I believe as another action, he can attack again, as he does have 2 actions. Oh, damn.
That ain't bad though.
Because
That's
you
not
get
bad.
two attacks, and flurry of blows adds a bonus to your attacks. So it's still only 3.
Okay. Actually, no. Flow of blows makes 2 unarmed strikes.
Oh, as a bonus action.
Yeah, as a bonus.
Yeah.
action.
Okay. One more.
You get 1 more.
You get one more.
Let's do it.
That's a 15, so it doesn't hit.
Nah, 15 misses.
Yeah. Do you want to move away or just fine?
I'll move away.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. That's my other level.
As you move back. What's your armor class?
14.
Okay, that hits.
Oh god. It's never a good sign. When a DM says it like that, you know you're screwed.
Yes.
Take 17 points of piercing damage as you take a
17.
step back.
I
It
swear,
takes a
feels
bite
so
out of your leg.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm so glad you never know. 'Cause I would have been.
It took a bite out of your leg.
Yeah, it could have been worse. Could have been a shark.
Methinks it's slightly upset.
Is it
very
looking
angry.
damaged at all? Is it looking
It is
bloody?
looking damaged. It is
Like-
looking damaged.
Together we have done a bunch of damage.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I attacked it with my sword. I am probably dead.
And the tactics with my
Punches.
punches. Yes. that's
Okay.
really-
So back to the top, Karen.
Okay. I feel a bit foolish for not having used this before, but apparently I'm allowed to use sneak attack.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
Yeah. If you can't see, you missed the opportunity earlier. You should have
I
snuck
know.
attack on.
So
I
sneak attack. So that's 5d6, isn't it?
Right. Okay. So how that works is,
Yeah.
if you attack from cover,
Yep.
it becomes sneak attack. If you get the first attack in before the other opponent gets in,
Mm-hmm.
if there's people within 5 feet of it, you get sneak attack damage.
Okay.
So, make your attack.
Oh!
Okay.
19, that's 27 to hit.
20 hits. Roll for damage.
Okay, so 5d6, isn't it?
Plus whatever damage you already do.
All right. Okay.
As your bow is magical. Currently.
Oh, bugger. Woohoo, I'm back to that. Cool. Well, there's 10 points. Okay. Okay, so that's 8. Oh, Jesus, 8 and 11. That's 19. 10. Yes. And 26.
How do you want to kill it?
Did you kill it?
I would like an arrow to go straight through that middle eye and it go pop.
As it rears its head up and starts looking out after taking a bite out of Srock, the arrow comes flying in, goes in one side of the eye, passes through, tears out the other side. It's now blind, and its eye closes, and it falls down, face down. All its tendrils, eyes, stalks kind of droop, and it starts kind of melting into the ground. Well done.
What a way to go.
I'm embarrassed I forgot about the sneak attack.
All that extra damage that you've done earlier. Okay. We'll keep up with the initiative at the moment.
If there's another one, I'm just
Does
that's
that
it.
end your turn? Does that end your turn?
Yes, I believe it does at the moment.
Okay. Gunter. You are right next to a very. We have.
Yes.
Where's
I knew
Gunter
someone
gone?
had disappeared.
Oh, he's got to go.
Let's check the Facebook group.
No, he said he's got to go.
Oh. Oh.
Doing good.
Yeah, he's gone, unfortunately.
Because I want to go to Orblade.
Okay. So, so we'll jump over him. Teleran, you are currently here. You are 35 feet away.
Okay, so it's dead though, yeah?
He's dead.
I'm dead.
You're dead.
Who's dead?
R.I.P. you.
Alagura.
Alagara's dead. Oh my god. So
Yep.
can I go and revivify?
Yep, you go over, you stand there and you cast Revivify. What's the roll? Or is it
I
not
don't
one?
think you have to roll, no. Let me see. I don't think you roll at all, actually. It's just kind of like you bring someone back from the dead who's been dead for
Less than a minute.
Yeah. Touch a creature that's died within the last minute. Creature returns to life with 1 hit point. This spell can't return to life a creature that has died of old age. Nor can it restore any missing body parts. Hope you haven't got any missing body parts, mate.
Just his head.
So that's my action, right? And then. Just want to see if I can use my channel divinity, but that's an action as well. I mean, does it look quite safe, or does it look like I better heal him some more with a bonus action because anything might happen right now?
It looks quite safe now.
Okay.
He's healed up. You are now alive again. You have 1 hit point.
Okay.
I literally just saved your life. Literally.
Thank you so much.
It's okay. It's what I do, but
So
don't forget it.
you go around, you gather up all of the weapons and all of the equipment that you can find. You take it all back out of initiative, please.
Can we like cut off some of these eye stalks? Like, are they?
Yeah,
Are they useful or anything?
Make nature checks.
Nature checks.
I say, can't you heal now?
I can. I'm gonna heal myself.
Do that.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself 3 times.
I got a 3 for my nature check.
Yeah, you look at the equipment and you try and cut through, but it's not sharp enough, or the skin's quite thick. But it's also kind of melting away,
5.
Oh,
so you're finding it hard to be able to harvest what you're looking for.
9.
Right. So yeah, you manage to gather what weapons you can, equipment you can find, and you all head back to the Drahazer house. You transport what bodies are around. The statues are quite heavy, so you leave them behind. You all receive your 2,500 gold pieces.
Platinum. You said platinum.
Platinum.
indeed.
2,500 platinum pieces.
Well
There you go.
spotted.
2,500 platinum pieces, and you then and 6 pouches are handed out. You each receive a bag of holding. Deck of many things. And I believe, even that we finished a lot later than I was expecting to, we'll call it right there.
I mean, if I had
Jane?
to,
I was
Can I
going to say,
just check,
as
like-
we call it, as soon as I receive the deck of many things, I'm going to draw 10 cards.
I don't even know what a deck of many things is, but I'm just like,
Draw 1 card. Just draw
if
1
I
card.
had cast like Greater Restoration,
Guys,
could we have brought the
drawing
dragon
1
back to
card.
life?
Why not?
That'd been
Because-
longer than a minute.
It would have been a lot more complicated to do that.
Okay.
Where's my...
Because it says one effect, it can undo a petrified effect on a target,
Yeah,
and it only
you-
takes one
I mean,
action.
yeah, you do. You spend some time, and you do cast Great Restoration on it, and it does work. There are bits of dragon that are missing. It's lost a couple of claws and scales that have been chipped away, but other than that, it is good.
Is it like eternally grateful? Would it be my BFF now?
It is. It is very grateful for being rescued.
Can I put that in my inventory, like one BFF dragon, silver dragon? Does it have a name?
Unfortunately, it do you speak Draconic?
No.
I do.
It has a name, but you can't. Right, 10 cards, yeah.
Draw 1. I'm gonna draw 1. Kai's drawing 1.
What is a deck of many things, guys? What does it do?
It can do anything.
Yeah.
I believe it's 30. If it's a complete deck, it's 36 cards. And the cards do. So some of them do very minor things. Some of them can do really crazy things, like transporting you to alternate planes. And
Yeah. You get trapped in an
summoning
alternate.
demons.
Okay. So
Creating
your 10
piles of
cards.
gems.
I mean,
Your 10 cards are gem.
That's a good one.
So 25 pieces of jewelry worth 2,000 gold pieces each appear at your feet.
Damn you, rich.
yeah, there's something unfair
Uh,
about you taking 10 cards.
No,
No,
you've
no, no.
each got-
No, we've each got one. So you can
Oh.
actually do your 10
Okay.
if you want, or you could do. He just decided, you know what? I'm in the mood, and I'm going
Okay.
to see what these 10 do.
roll a d4.
3.
Look, that's wish.
You get 3 wishes.
Wow.
Oh, sweet Jesus. That's just going to be awesome.
Wish for more jewels. Wish for the jewel pile to duplicate.
However, okay, as you are thinking about your wishes, you look at your next card. It's the Void.
Oh.
Your soul has been sent to another desolate location. Your body slumps to the ground. The 5 remaining cards that you haven't looked at yet, 6 remaining cards you haven't looked at yet, slide onto the floor in front of you.
Yeah. So he gets 3 wishes and then he just dies.
Basically,
He's not dead. He's just in the void.
In the void then.
wish to be
Because the
out.
thing is,
Can
I
you-
can't actually die.
Yes,
You
but
should have wished to never die. That's what
no, he's already ended.
He's
Right.
and we got a bit of a Schrodinger thing happening.
Okay. Anyway, there's we're gonna have to
Yep.
end the stream now. Anyway.
Okay.
Thank you all for playing.
Thank
That was
you.
fun, guys.
I wasn't expecting to run this late. Thank you, Jimmy, for joining us tonight. Thank you, Kai, for joining us tonight. It's been good fun.
Alright.
Glad to have you
That was good stuff, guys.
We'll maybe do it again at some point.
Maybe.
Well,
Literally
campaign
thought we were all going to die, but
So,
Definitely.
Mr. Streaming Man, can you close the stream, please?